I need you guys to understand how crazy it is that the number one DNA testing ancestry company on the internet doesn't recognize an entire country in the DNA test that they give out. It doesn't make sense. And as we know, DNA tests are illegal in Israel. So I truly believe that the reason that they won't test Palestine is because they know ancestrally these people are not from this land.
Isn't it fascinating that if someone researches their own ancestry, it would be impossible to determine that they are Palestinian? Because if you just go back 100 years, there were no Palestinians.
Good morning. Please excuse my voice because I'm very sick, but I have a story about Palestinian erasure that I think is very important right now, and please watch to the end to find out what we can do to stop this from happening. I want to preface this video by saying DNA tests are illegal in Israel. Over a year ago, I ordered a 23andMe DNA test. Not because I was unsure about my my ancestry, but more so because I wanted to see, my relatives, if I had health, anything. I wanted all the tests. So I ordered, the deluxe package. I sent them my spit, and then I got my results back. And I was extremely shocked when I opened my results. So I knew I was going to be 100% Arab. But then when I opened it, it said that I was 100% Lebanese and Jordanian. And I know for a fact that I have no Jordanian ancestry. I mean, the three countries used to be one, but they've done a pretty good job of figuring out, who hailed from which region ancestrally. So I was shocked when I found out that I was 100% Lebanese and Jordanian. For context, my dad is Lebanese and my mom is Palestinian. So naturally, I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, am I not Palestinian? I would have been devastated. So I called my cousins, and my cousin, whose husband took the same DNA test, who's also Palestinian, told me that 23andMe doesn't test for Palestine or Israel. So I wanted to do some more research. Obviously, I'm very confused why they're not testing this huge area in this region where they're testing all these countries except for this. And then I started finding these articles of people who took the 23andMe DNA test as Palestinians and did not get Palestine. There are all these subreddits on Reddit about people sharing their test, knowing that they're Palestinian, but getting either Egyptian, Jordanian, or Syrian. And some even got Iranian. And then I found this petition from 2020 to recognize Palestine in their DNA tests. I need you guys to understand how crazy it is that the number one DNA testing ancestry company on the internet doesn't recognize an entire country in the DNA test that they give out. It doesn't make sense. And as we know, DNA tests are illegal in Israel. So I truly believe that the reason that they won't test Palestine is because they know ancestrally these people are not from this land. And instead of standing with the truth, 23andMe decided to just take out the entire country. This is a great example of disgusting erasure of the truth that Palestinian people belong to this land and have a right to return to the land that they are ancestrally from. So please join me in A, boycotting 23andMe until they decide to recognize Palestine, and B, leaving a 1-star review on the App Store urging them to recognize Palestine and show the truth that Palestinians hail from that region. Thank you.
Which is why it's so funny that this girl is so upset about her DNA test, discovering that she's Jordanian, Lebanese, no Palestinian. Why? Wake up. Instead of protesting your agenda, wake up to the truth. The Jews were in the land of Israel for over 2,000 years, as anyone who has any honesty and integrity in relation to history knows. And you guys just named yourself the Palestinians recently so you can create this whole conflict with Israel.